Hey there, you high achiever, you. I want to ask you a question. Is 2019 going to be the year where you take action, or is it going to be another year of you simply wanting and desiring change in your health, but you're not going to move forward with it? Well, let's talk today about taking action to see results so that your 2019 is a different story. Let's go. Hi, thanks so much for joining me today. Today, we are talking about taking action to see results. And I'm so excited to have you join me. But first, my name is Erica Eller, and I am a certified health and wellness coach and nutritionist, and I help high achieving women increase their net worth both financially and relationally by beating burnout and taking steps towards revitalized wellness by managing their stress. So today, like I said, we are talking about action and taking massive action to see some results, or rather, taking any action, actually. We get stuck in this place of wanting and desiring, but we don't take action. How many of you guys have talked about, like, I want to lose 20 pounds, or I want to change jobs, or I really wish that I could be more energetic, or I wish I could sleep through the night, but we're not taking steps to get there. So is this going to be another year of lost hope when it comes to changing your health, your habits, and behaviors? Or are you deciding that this is the year that you're taking action? I hope that's the one that it is. We get stuck in this place of research. And I am the honest to goodness, like, poster child for this. I am an Enneagram type 1. And if you guys don't know anything about the Enneagram, I highly recommend checking it out. There's so many resources if you just Google it, and maybe I'll even do a video about Enneagrams, because I really feel like knowing your type has a lot to do with how you process and manage stress. So maybe that's something we'll do later. But as an Enneagram type 1, I tend to be the perfectionist. I tend to want to read. I'm an avid reader, so I want to read tons. I plan. I doubt the efficacy of anything that I'm reading, and then I have to research some more, and then I have to plan some more. But in the meantime, I haven't taken any action at all, not one single bit. I want to make the right choices and have perfect results straight out of the gate. I want the results to come quickly and as painlessly as possible. So I understand where you are, like, too well, in fact. Like I said, I am the poster child of procrastination and inaction because I want it to be perfect. And it's actually taken quite a bit of relearning on my end and retraining my brain and myself to just take action, any action at all, because any action is a movement forward. It's actually creating momentum. And I think I'm actually improving greatly in this. I really feel like I've come a long way in my ability to start to take action. But it wasn't always like this, and I told you this is something I struggled with. And an example of me taking an action that actually cost me money goes a little something like this. So as a business owner, I'm always looking for the best ways to advertise and get my services out there so that I can help more people and transform more women's lives. One method that I thought would be a surefire way to do this was to take some action on Facebook ads, because a lot of people that are in my industry have been doing it, and they've been having really great success in generating these leads and this interest in the programs that they're offering. So I purchased a Facebook ads course a while back, and I really believed that learning how to utilize Facebook ads was really important in my business, because I didn't want to be wasting money while advertising. I didn't want to be putting Facebook ads out and just throwing money out the door, because I wasn't doing it the proper way. I started the program, believe it or not, I made a choice, and I actually committed and I bought a program because it seemed like it was the right fit. So I started the program, and as I'm going through the program, I start wondering and thinking, I wonder if somebody else is teaching this, but in a way easier format, because what was happening on this screen in this course made absolutely no sense to me. I'm a dreamer. I love to come up with business ideas and plans and create content and things that you guys are going to be interested in. I didn't want to get hung up on the technical pieces of Facebook ads, and like, that's so boring to me. But anyway, so I started researching again about Facebook ads and looking for other programs and how are people teaching things and what is a better way to do this. And I ended up getting completely lost in the vortex of Facebook ad land, and I became overwhelmed quickly. And then I no longer knew what to believe, because this person seems like an expert on it and this person seems like an expert, but they're not necessarily saying the same thing. And then there's another person saying something entirely different with a completely different strategy. I didn't know what to believe anymore. So I just stopped. And I decided to do nothing. Fast forward 2 years. 2 years, I realized last year, and it was 2 years from when I bought the original program, I realized, okay, I do need to figure this Facebook ad thing out. So I open up the course again, I log in, I start it, and I realize that it's completely different. That program was pretty much obsolete because of the changes in the Facebook Ads Manager. Everything looked different. So when I'm looking at the Facebook Ads Manager on my computer and comparing it to what is in the course, it looks nothing alike. The buttons are completely different. I don't even know what I'm doing, even more so than when I started. And metrics were different, and it just became even more frustrating to me because it wasn't up to date. And what I realized was my inaction cost me the amount that I spent on that program, and it also cost me potential business because I didn't take action when I bought it. I'm gonna guess that this is what's happening to you in your journey to health. You're researching, you're planning, you're asking for recommendations, you're talking to your friends, you're reading, you're watching videos, you're getting even more opinions, and all the while knowing that something has to be done to change, but you're not taking any action. You're stuck in this state of self-doubt. You need a mindset shift. That's what needs to happen, because you make progress by working through your self-doubt and taking action. So today, my friend, you are changing your story. I have 3 ways for you to take action and gain momentum today. 3 ways. So get your pen out, because here we go. The very first thing is you need to set a goal. What is it that you want to change? What is your desired outcome? Write it down. Go from wishing and desiring and wanting to creating a goal on paper. The second thing is set deadline to have a plan to achieve that goal. Go ahead and take some time to think about what it is that you want to do and the way that you want to do it, but give yourself a deadline and make it soon. Don't give yourself so much time, because things will take as long as you allow them to take. Be decisive and set a date. My recommendation is give yourself 1 week. I've actually said that to some of my clients, and I have a couple of clients that they've decided to take action on the deadline, and they've decided that a week was too long, and they were giving themselves 24 to 48 hours, which I think is great, and that's bold. And if that's you, that you're ready to make that change that quickly, then my friend, set the date for a sooner time. I'm suggesting maybe about a week. Third thing to do is tell someone about your deadline. By telling someone, you are asking for help, and you are asking for someone to check in with you about the deadline that you've set for yourself. Tell them why it's a goal and why it's important to you, and make them hold you accountable. Make them ask you on that date. Ask them, please check in with me on this date to see where I'm at. I did that with my 2019 goals. I went through my goals, and then I told my husband that I'd really like to share them with him. And so I went through them one by one. And I even went as far as telling him what my action plan was, each and every single goal that I had. I also shared it with some of my friends. While my husband, he might ask me about it, I think he probably would think that he doesn't want to seem like he's hounding me about it or kind of create guilt or shame, like, hey, I thought you said you were going to do this and you're not doing this. So I want to tell my friends, and it's not that I'm asking to be guilted or shamed into not achieving my goals, but it would be really awesome for my friends to come alongside me and cheer me on and know that that is something that they're also wishing and praying, that I get done, and they're helping to encourage me in that. One of my goals for 2019, and I'm telling you guys, is I want to start a podcast. And so I shared that with a few close friends, and I said, this is my deadline to get it started. My deadline is June of 2019. I want to basically have a first episode live in June of 2019. So by sharing that, I've become accountable. So you guys can certainly take any small action today with these 3 steps: setting a goal, set a deadline to have a plan for that goal, and tell someone about your goal. And let me know what your goal is and what your deadline is. Confirm that you have told someone. I would love to hear about your story. So thanks so much. Until next time, I wish you whole health, whole love, and whole success. Bye, friends.